How are you today? I hope you are all in the good condition. My name is Kikifah as your teacher today, and this is Miss Dhiyanisa as your teacher too. Today, we are going to learn about gerund. So what is a gerund? Let me tell you that I didn't even know what a gerund was before I started studying in Kampung English. And do you know? Native English speakers use gerunds a lot in English all the time, whether we realize it or not. So it is important to you to understand them too. And today's lesson, we are going to show you how. What is a gerund? Gerunds look like a verb, but they are actually a noun. Perhaps you still don't know what that means. We all know that a verb is an action, right? We do a verb. For example, I jog every morning. But sometimes, I just want to talk about an action, not do it. Jogging is one of my favorite ways to exercise. I love jogging. I'm talking about jogging as an action. I'm not jogging right now, I'm just talking about something that I love to do. So, in other words, I'm referring to the action of jogging as a noun or a thing. So I've just used gerund. That's a gerund. I used the word that looks like a verb as a noun. That's not too difficult, right? And okay, how can we recognize the gerund? And what does it look like? Well, the gerund is formed by adding in to the base form of the verb or the bare infinitive form. The base form is jog with in, jogging. I love jogging. Jog is a base form and jogging is the gerund. So, obviously, the reason why this is confusing is because this looks like the continuous form of the verb, right? So, to recognize the gerund, you need to pay attention to how it's used in a sentence. And I've got a test for you. I absolutely love singing, but performing in public makes me really nervous. Standing on a stage in front of a crowd is terrifying. Okay, did you hear all of those gerunds? Did you recognize them? Let's take a closer look. I absolutely love singing, but performing in public makes me really nervous. Standing on a stage in front of a crowd is terrifying. So far, we have learned generally what the gerund is and how to make gerund. And here's the next questions. When and how do we use gerund? Just like noun, gerunds can be used in many different situations. They can be used as the subject of a sentence, as the object, after preposition, and after another verb. Let's break them down together. Firstly, you can use a gerund if you want to use a verb as the subject of the sentence or a phrase. For example, volunteering is a great way to give back your community. Eating fruits and vegetables is important for a healthy diet. Studying grammar doesn't have to be frustrating. So now, it's your turn. I want you to write down a sentence and a comment below this video, or you can do it on your paper to practice. Tell me, what can be frustrating? Or what else is important to your health? Write a sentence, write an answer to that questions on the comment below or on your paper. And make sure you're using gerund, not just a noun. We are practicing gerunds today, right? Next, we can use gerund as the object of the sentence. There are some very common verbs that take gerunds as the object. All of these verbs can be followed by the gerund. Okay, for example, I really like cooking, but my mom is much better cook than me. She really likes taking pictures of the sunset. I prefer buying meat from my local butcher. Okay, now it's your turn. What do you dislike doing? What do you prefer doing? Please write your answer on the paper or on the comment below.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Okay, now we continue the explanation from Mrs. Kiki. I will explain about a gerund after preposition, common expressions, and gerund after another verb. When you see the verb after the preposition, it's actually often a gerund. You remember the preposition, right? There are words like on, at, in, under, behind, without, and others. Example: can you sneeze without opening your mouth? Novel is good at drawing sketches. She is interested in cooking seblak. There are several verbal phrases consisting of verb plus preposition or verb, such as to look forward to give up, to be for or against, to take to put off. Verb yang ditempatkan setelah frase-frase tersebut harus dalam bentuk gerund. Example: I look forward to hearing from you soon. When are you going to give up smoking? She always put off going to the dentist. Note: ada beberapa frase kata kerja dan ungkapan-ungkapan lain yang memiliki kata di dalamnya dan berfungsi sebagai preposition, bukan sebagai bagian dari to infinitive. Frase tersebut seperti to look forward to take to be accustomed to be used to. Sehingga penting sekali untuk mengenal bahwa kata to dalam fase ini merupakan sebuah kata depan preposition, jadi harus diikuti oleh sebuah gerund. There are some really common expressions that are followed by gerunds too. Really, you do just need to some memories these ones like can help, I can help being a perfectionist. Can stand, I can stand working with people who always show up late. It's no use leaving a message, he never calls back anyway. To be worth, it's not worth spending so much money. These are all really common expressions that are followed by a gerund. Now, you may also see gerund used after another verb. Ada beberapa verb dalam bahasa Inggris yang apabila kita menempatkan kata kerja lagi setelah kata kerja tersebut, maka kata kerja kedua harus diubah menjadi bentuk gerund. Example of this verb are admit, appreciate, avoid, delight, enjoy, miss, mind, understand, keep, imagine, postpone, involve, dislike, deny, consider, and others. Example in a sentence: she admits stealing a handphone. They appreciate working with our team. My friends dislike playing basketball. Icha enjoys riding bicycle. I miss chatting with my ex. Okay, and that's all for today. I hope you can get a good lesson for you. Mohon maaf jika penjelasan dari kami terlalu cepat. Thank you very much for your attention today. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.